Hi there and welcome to a quick video from me, the History Tutor, and in this video we're looking at the iGCSE Edexcel topic of Germany 1918 to 1945, and we're looking at the fall of the Kaiser in 1918 and looking at the question 1, interpretation skills. So in this video, we're going to look at the fall of the Kaiser in 1918 and revise our knowledge, looking at things like the impact of the war, the problems at home in Germany, and then we're going to practice a question 1, the what impression interpretation question, and see if we can draw out some really good ideas and explain them from the interpretation. So find the pages in my revision guide and the practice question, revise your knowledge, and then come back for a quick quiz. So here is our quick quiz on Germany in the First World War. And this quiz is all about problems that Germany is facing during the war and then towards the end of the war that might have led to the fall of the Kaiser and the problems of Germany. So pause me now, look through your notes and see if you can find the answers. Okay, have you got your answers? So question number 1 says, how many women were left as widows due to World War I? So 600,000 is the answer. That suggests obviously a lot of unhappy families and people with problems that need to be solved that could be unhappy as we're getting into October, November 1918. Also, it suggests in the longer term some financial problems for Germany. They've got war widow pensions to pay, so that might be worth remembering. Number 2, how many workers led a protest shouting "Down with war" in 1916? So as early as 1916, we've got 10,000 people protesting in Germany, even when the war seemingly might have been going okay. Well worth remembering that protests are building. Question number 3, what was the winter 1916 to 17 called? So that was the turnip winter. So more problems are building. Germany has had a bad harvest. They're lacking wheat and rye and grain. So it's been making their food out of turnips. So turnip stew, turnip soup, turnip bread, all sorts of problems suggested for the home front. Starvation is developing. The naval blockade of the British fleet is causing all sorts of problems in Germany. What killed over 750,000 people in Germany 1918 to 1919? So that's the Spanish flu, of course, epidemic that hit twice. So firstly, a lot of people were killed the first time it came around, but the second time it came around in Germany, really big impact, lots of people dying because the flu is more aggressive, but also lack of medicine due to the blockade, lack of food again due to the blockade and bad harvest. Germany's really suffering. Number 5, who took over leadership of Germany during the November 1918 sort of revolutionary change, and then it ended the First World War? So that was Friedrich Ebert. So he was the head of the socialists in the Reichstag fearing a revolution of the communists that were setting up Soviets across the major cities. They asked the Kaiser to abdicate. They took power to try and stop a potential communist revolution, and they ended the war to stop the problems Germany was facing. Okay, so let's look at the question now then. So what impression does the author give about the reasons why the Kaiser abdicated from power in 1918? You must use extract C to explain your answer, and there's 6 marks. So see if you can find this question in the revision guide. If you don't have my revision guide and you're using this free video, great. But get a piece of paper and I'll tutor you how to answer the question. If you find it useful, then obviously have a look at Buy My Revision Guide. So what is needed to be successful with this question? Have a look at the command words, the phrases in the question. What impression? Use the extract. 6 marks. What's that all that suggest to you about the skills you need to show, and make a list of the skills you think are in the mark scheme. Pause me now, and away you go. So firstly, it says only use the main message of the interpretation, do not use the provenance. So reading the main block of the source and trying to get ideas from that about why the Kaiser abdicated. We don't need to worry so much about the provenance. You should try and suggest 2 messages from it for 6 marks. So we could have 2 suggested ideas. Summarize the message from the extract and suggest its wider meaning. So in your own words, when you write your answer, you're going to try and suggest an idea. So you're going to pick out what it says, and you might say, this suggests the Kaiser abdicated as, okay, to give your meaning of it. You might then add an extra sentence said here for a basic explanation. You might use some of your knowledge to develop a basic explanation. So it might turn into a P paragraph. And my final view there is to give a P paragraph, maybe 2 simple P paragraphs to try and get the 6 marks. So find this in the revision guide now and see if we can plan our answer. We've got extract C here about Rosa Luxemburg, and Rosa Luxemburg, of course, famous for the Spartacus revolt in 1919. So have a read through the extract, see if you can find 2 ideas in there as per our success criteria and label them around the extract or highlight them in your revision guide. So pause me now and give it a go. So firstly, I found this one. Kaiser had to be overthrown due to a fear of a communist revolution. And then secondly, I found a view that the Kaiser left power as the country was in chaos due to the bad conditions and lack of food. So these ideas are in there, and we can suggest them a little bit with our understanding as well. So we can sort of quote it and still suggest bad conditions, for instance, if it's not 100% clear. Okay, so we've got our ideas now. So how do we write our answer? So I said earlier, a simple P paragraph. So we're going to say a point. Really important to set up an argument in history. So we repeat the question back, we set up our point. Extract C gives the impression, so simple repeating of the question, gives the impression that the Kaiser abdicated due to, and we could give a little bit of a meaning from the source, or a general sort of overview of the idea we want to give. We can then just give a little bit of evidence. For example, it says, and just give a short quote or a short summary in one sentence, and then we can explain. This suggests that Kaiser abdicated because we can give a short explanation, maybe with a little bit of knowledge. So let's start writing our answer, shall we? So we've got our opening point here, and I've started it for you. I've repeated the question back and set up the idea. So extract C gives the impression that the Kaiser abdicated due to. Okay, so we've got our first idea we said was due to a fear of communists. So how are we going to set up this opening sentence? So in a revision guide or on your paper, give it a go. So pause me now and start your first sentence. Okay, so I've said that extract C gives the impression that the Kaiser abdicated due to a fear of a communist revolution. Just very simply what we said in our plan. So now we give a short example. For example, it says, give a short example. We want to keep this to one sentence. We don't want to spend a lot of time writing about the extract. We want to try and suggest about the extract rather than copy content. One sentence to summarize the view in the extract. You've got an idea? Here's what I've said then. For example, it says the main aim of the government was to defeat a communist revolution. So very simple, very easy. Now we can explain. So this suggests the Kaiser abdicated because the communists. Okay, so why do we think he abdicated? What can we explain about the communists? What threat did they have? What did the socialists think? What did Ebert think? Use a little bit of your knowledge, maybe one or two sentences to explain the suggestion you've made. Away you go. Okay, so I've said this suggests the Kaiser abdicated due to the communists had become powerful during the chaos of the war during October, November 1918. This meant that Ebert, the SDP leader, had to seize power to remove the Kaiser to ensure stability and stop the communists. Okay, so you could mention about them setting up Soviets as well and how they were a threat if you wish to give a teeny bit more detail. Okay, so let's go for the second idea then. So I've got the writing frame here, and remember that the Kaiser also left power due to the chaos and the bad conditions and lack of food. So you could try and set up an idea around that. I'm not going to talk you through this one step by step. Have a go yourself. A simple opening sentence, a simple bit of source use, and then the simple explanation at the end. So pause me now, and away you go. Okay, so here's what I've said then. So secondly, extract C gives the impression that the Kaiser abdicated due to the chaotic conditions in Germany. For example, it says that people were unhappy with the lack of food and bad conditions. This suggests the Kaiser abdicated because the people were leading strikes and protests against the Kaiser. Chaos was developing. They blamed the Kaiser for taking them to war. This meant he had to abdicate to help restore order to Germany. Okay, well, I hope you've been successful with that question. You can find more of these questions through the Revision Guide to Practice, and obviously do look at past papers as well as practice and try and use this technique for success. Okay, well, I hope you found that video useful, and if you did, then do look at my playlist for more videos to help you through your GCSE studies, and have a look at my Edexcel iGCSE revision guides that are available for you. You can find links to my Amazon page in the video information. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.